It's your man Bustamove with a little bit of Camaro talk. It's your man Bustamove with a little bit of Camaro talk. And today, man, we going to touch bases on the 1090 Jake situation. You know what I'm saying? I just made a short video about a short, you know what I'm saying? That's going up pretty soon. The short already should be uploaded and going up. But we just made a video about the 1090 Jake situation. And I say this right here, man. I say this right here. Let's get a little bit of better lighting in here. You know what I'm saying? 1 second, y'all. Okay, there we go. Bye, there we go. I say this right here. You know, have you ever been incarcerated before? You already know. I heard 1090 Jake's, I heard his explanation for what it was. You know what I'm saying? A grievance. I do know what a grievance is. A grievance basically is paperwork that you write against the police, man. You saying that the police didn't do their job. A grievance goes straight to the warden, you know what I'm saying, as it's supposed to go to the warden because it's a complaint against the CO, because once you're incarcerated, you are awarded the state of the, or you are awarded property to the state. So you know what I'm saying, like anything that goes wrong, you know, they gotta correct that or they gotta be on top of that, man. So you know, a grievance basically says, man, your staff did something wrong. I've been wrong some way, and this what happens. But I say this right here. Grievances never really ever gets answered to. They, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, basically, it's like when you write a grievance, you're just being spiteful, and you hoping that, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be heard, but I mean, it never happens. But I guess if you don't try, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, 1090 Jack wrote a grievance on one of the COs for what they did, but in the grievance, as I dissected and I read through the in the grievance, he kind of mentioned what was going on. He mentioned, you know what I'm saying, the beef between his homeboys and the other homeboys, and you know, he kind of mentioned, as he called it, gangster check-in. He mentioned that one of the dudes hit him in the head with a rock and a sock, and you know, doing it in front of the COs. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Now, granted, we all know the art of war is the art of war. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they got their own terminology out there in Florida on how they feel. But I say this right here. You know, I want to read it about 4 or 5 more times before I really pass judgment. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Granted, because you know, you gotta really, a lot of people read things and they don't understand things. They read things and they just be reading stuff and they don't be comprehending. See, it's a difference between reading something, comprehending, reading something, and understanding. You know what I'm saying? So I want to read it again and again and again so that I can get a full breakdown and an understanding of what was really being said, what was really, you know what I'm saying? Because the way 1090 Jake played, man, he's playing it like, man, I'm not telling on nobody. He's playing like I was just saying, man, you know, this what happened. Y'all seen what happened, you know what I'm saying? So why are you putting me on a hammer, which is like in the murder system we call going to going lockup. He called it going to confinement, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? And like I say, this is just my just a little Camaro talk on the situation 1090 Jake. You know what I'm saying? I said in the short, I was on the fence about it. I'm gonna say it again now. You know, I do know what a grievance is, you know what I'm saying? But we gotta read it and really comprehend it, because granted, once he mentioned the other dude's name in it, that's where he went wrong at to me. Once he mentioned the other dude's name, whether they seen it or didn't see it, don't mention that dude's name. Let them do their job. You feel what I'm saying? Because, you know, now he's getting all this backlash because he mentioned the other dude's name. You know what I'm saying? And he said, you know, they broke down the names of his homeboy, the other dude, the COs and everything. And so, you know, I just want to read it like another, like at least 5 more times before I really compute it. But I wanted to give y'all a little Camaro talk, just a little bit of Camaro talk, man. I wanted to give y'all some Camaro talk to where we could really see what my mindset is. Because I mean, I'm trying to get a decisive mind state on what I'm reading, because I do know what a grievance is. I have been incarcerated. I do know when you're dealing with grievances, you know, that goes to the warden. You know what I'm saying? You know, so whenever you write anything, but I always say this shit right there, he said it's real. He really wrote that. It's a statement. You know what I'm saying? Because whenever you write a statement down, I tell y'all all the time, real paperwork gonna have someone writing something and someone signing off on it. So he wrote it and someone signed off on it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we gotta just try to decipher it and get to the bottom of it. Like I said, y'all know I don't know the dude 1090 Jake per se. I'm just a YouTuber general YouTuber. I speak about everything that's going on. You know, me and him had a little run-in. Not really a run-in. We had a couple little words due to the fact of the matter is Q the Fool and kind of like, you know, intertwined the whole situation with 1090 Jake, Bustamove, and Q. But, you know, I ain't getting into all that right now. I'm just trying to get to the breakdown, to the bottom of, you know, cause I don't go with the matches. I go on how I see things. And I just want to get to the bottom of it, what 1090 Jake play was, and I gotta see what it, you know, how did he really break this down. So, like I say, it's your man Bustamove, man, general YouTuber, man, just a little bit of Camaro talk, you know what I'm saying, my thoughts on the 1090 Jake thing. Go like my story, go like my short story, and now like this right here, and I'm gonna do a full breakdown with the Businessman podcast with my co-host, man, the Sites King and the homie Benny. So, you know, it's your man Bustamove, general YouTuber, man. We just all the way, you know, giving you our point of view and our mind state of things. And like I say, you know, 1090 Jake, you gotta be more careful, good man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be more careful, you know. But like I say, everything happens for a reason, and sometimes the reason is the season. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna read about 4 or 5 more times, because I like to read things multiple times so that I can definitely break it down and comprehend it. Because we gotta stop reading things and not comprehend it. A lot of us just read things and we just put it out there, and we be like, oh, you just read, but you didn't really break it down and comprehend each sentence, each word, each paragraph. Break it down, comprehend it, know what it is. Because I do know what a grievance is. I do know what that is. It's a prison terminology for paperwork against the police, against the COs, and things of that nature. So we just got to get to the bottom of it. It's your man Bustamove. I'm out.